video of how to finely chop an onion the chef way, and I mentioned this in my last video that I'd show you how to do it. So here we go. So what you want to do is you want to cut your onion in half, but don't take off this part. This is the stalk part. You don't want to do that. So you just want to take off the top part. So that's where the onion grows out. That's where it grows in the ground. So you want to keep that on. So what you do is you get your knife, and it has to be sharp, and you put it on there and you put your fingers there and you cut into the onion like so, up to the back of the onion. So you have that on so it don't fall apart. So you do that again, further up, and you go further up and further up, and you keep going like that. Don't go all the way through. So you don't go all the way through here, otherwise you'll just slice off the ends. And then you come from the top near the back, you cut down. Alright, as close as you can to the next one. Don't worry if a few bits come off. Alright, down there, down there. And then you turn your onion round like that, and then you start just chopping. You see how fine those onions are. Look at that. And how easy was that to get fine onions? And there you have it. Right, as I mentioned in my last video, I was going to show you how to make a garlic paste without using the garlic press, and it's really easy and it's so much better, I think so anyway. So here we go. So I've finally chopped the garlic as I showed you in my last video, really nice and fine. And then what the secret is use a rock salt and a grinder. So you add the salt to the garlic like so, and then what you do, this is acting as like a grind. So what you get your knife, you get your chef's knife, and you press the garlic quite firm. Press it firmly like so, and you bring it together like this with the salt in there, and that salt is acting like a grind. And you can see that, look at that. That's turning into a paste already. Look at that. How quick is that? It's so much nicer. You don't waste it. Where after you go on your garlic press, you look into it afterwards, you've got half your garlic still in your garlic press. This way, you haven't. And look at that. Lovely garlic paste. And there you have it.